Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and fixing myself in my chair. Today we are going to be painting the Grabie 2025 watercolor calendar. I'll just leave that there. I went ahead and sketched a flower on here, and this is for the month of February. We're going to be doing, moving forward, this painting on the last Wednesday of the month. So be on the lookout for these. I have out my, these are my, I guess I could just show you the cover. These are my Kiritaki watercolor paints. I haven't used them in a while. This is the cover. It's kind of a disaster because I do use them, obviously. And then this is the swatch on the inside cover. I haven't had these out in a while. But as you can see, I do use them. You can see bottom on a lot of the pans. And I do need to, this one especially and this one, need to replace those two for sure. But these are all the colors all swatched out. This is, if you want to see this swatch video, it's in my swatches playlist. I think it's palettes and swatches or something like that. And then I also have my, whoopsie, in case I need them, my pearl colors, which come in this. This has two closed ends when you get it. I cut the ends off so that I can use it as a slide for storage. So these are the pearl colors. They're all glittery. They're all contaminated with each other. As you can see, I use those a lot as well, or I have over the years. Had them for quite a while. And then this lovely palette was sent to me by my patron, and I put all of my metallics in here, the choices that I have, and then all the graphite ones that don't come in this set. So that's where those live. And this is them all swatched out. I have them set like this. So that's over here, off to the side. Just in case I want to add a little splash of color, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little dollop of water in the glittery ones. I don't think I'm gonna use the pearls. I might change my mind halfway through, so it's good to have them out. These re-wet pretty well, but with any metallic ones, any metallic paint, pretty much across the board, you're gonna want to spritz them and let them sit for a little bit to get them going. It's just something that I've learned over the years. Now this is a pretend flower. I just kind of doodled it in here. I'm just gonna paint. This brush is really nice. I like it. I just got it in this came in the Grabie Advent Calendar box. It is a number 3 synthetic quill from Grabie, and I love it. I've wanted quill brushes for a while. I just haven't spent the money. So yeah, loving it. I'm just gonna go ahead and play with my colors here. And I have a petals over here from another flower that's peeking up into the frame. I like that kind of detail in composition, personal preference. I'm gonna throw this white cloth over here for dabbing. I'm just kind of winging it, choosing colors I know I like out of the, and I don't have a palette out. I guess I could put this guy up here for mixing those gauzy colors, because I want this to be pretty I want the colors to overlap, and I want them to bleed into each other a little bit. I want this to be kind of whimsical and pretty. And at the end of each video, I'll show you the previous month's paintings that we did, just because it's fun. Fun to see what we did last month, and then this month's painting. What do you think? Like that, and then we'll let these be. Let's see. I need to scoot this over a bit. This one to start. Maybe a little more blue in there to tame it down just a bit. There we go. Come in here and kind of block in the greens while I'm waiting for these to dry a little bit. There we go. This is going to be a pretty quiet painting session. My voice is still a little questionable. People keep telling me it sounds better, but I'm not feeling it. Let that soak in. Maybe grab some of this and just dab it in here and there. This to feel delicate and kind of light, airy, that kind of feeling. That's a little dry now. Grab some clear water. Pick my next color. Let's do. I think I'm gonna stick in the pinks, purples. Let's see what this one does. Ooh, that's very purpley. Okay. Here. I was going very wet into wet at the beginning, but I'm thinking if I want that layered look, I need to go wet over dry and let the colors overlap. It's a glazing technique, putting one color over the top of the other, but you gotta do it gently so you're not disturbing the underneath color too much, and then just leave it. Because my inclination is to pick at it and see if I can get it to look more how I want it to. In some darks here and there, like that. some of this up here. Just leave that there. This one overlaps underneath this one. They all kind of meet in the middle. Like that. There we go. And to get that deeply layered, that nice crispy layer, you should really let the layers dry in between, like completely. You can take a heat tool to it, or, you know, get up, walk away, get a snack or something, go do something else, or work on a different painting, or work on a sketch or something. Excuse me. Get some delicate detailing in on this petal, which I actually have drawn in down this way as well. I'm really liking this brush. I want some big ones to use on my big paper. I'm really liking it. Maybe this petal can be blue as well. There, let that bleed a bit. Pull that down. Going for like roughly edges on the edges of the petals. That. There we go. And honestly, at this point, you should let this dry. And not pick at it too much more if you want that whimsical, gauzy kind of look to your flowers. Maybe incorporate a little bit of pink into this petal and this petal. That. Right there. There we go. I like this right here. I think that's really pretty. Got a bloom right here. I think that's pretty too. For this kind of painting, I don't mind blooms and things like that. Doesn't bother me at all. Let's go down here. A little dry brush over this guy. Oh, let's see. We gotta mix this. Let's get this over here. This green that we've been using. Want it a little darker for down here. Not too much, but a bit. Is that the right one? It'll work. There we go. And just skim in some details. Fun, right? pretty. I got it too dark over the numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Through there. And just because it's on the numbers, it is going to dry quite a bit later, but I'm not going to stress too much about that. Let's grab some more of that dark color and come up here. Get in some sketchy lines, some deeper shadows here and there. That, and just leave well enough alone after that, I guess. Not quite there. Almost. We can play with this down here. A little more. I think just one more thin coat of pink right through there, like that. Pick up the excess water. I don't want another bloom, but I do want the color to flow down there. To flow down there. My voice faded out there. Sorry. This is fun, right? It's a cute little flower. Maybe a bit of purple over here. Gently. I don't want to obliterate the blue. What purple did I use? Right here. Just give my colors around too much. This guy. Try and keep that in frame so you guys can see it. Some more pink. This guy. Just squiggly lines for interest. Playing around with paint and line and mark making, and this is good practice for mark making, actually, for glazing, layering your colors, and it obviously, as you can tell, can get to a point where too much is too much, right? It's too wet through here. That's okay. Well, that's kind of pretty. That's dry, wet over dry. And this is very wet into wet. Kind of digging it. Soften that down here. There we go. It's very wet right here. But bugging me. This is the convergence of all of the petals though, so I guess it should be a pretty good compilation of the colors, right? Together through there. Through there. Maybe I should stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop with the paint altogether. We're just going to set that down. I do have my heat tool plugged in. I will try to remember to edit this out. I'm going to have to pick it up and move it over here because the cord's not long enough. Okay, there we go. Now, a little tip. If you don't tape your paper to anything and it bows and buckles a lot when you're painting on it, and you hit it with a heat tool and it kind of folds on itself, flip it over and dry the back as well, and keep going until it flattens back out a little bit. There we go, there's that. Let's do a little, I think I want to do a little ink on top of this one as well. This is my new ink pen. It is a Pentel GFKP, made in Japan. That's all I know. All the writing on the packaging was in Japanese, and I don't speak that language, so that's the mostest information that I got for you. Just loose, kind of sketchy, squiggly lines. They don't have to be like all within the piece either. You can do some outside sketching. Gives it a little bit of interest. That. Go like outside the edges. Give it a little activity. Make it feel more active. I'll take this, let's see if this will work. Sweep up from the bottom like that. There we go. A little bit through here. I like that texturing. Okay. Remembering that this was just a doodle of mine, I'm not kind of blocked out the 21 a bit. 28. Oopsie daisy. That's okay. Here's the number 1 for the month as well. Do that. That works. And then the number 7 kind of got a little wonky as well. Just because these are in that blue, I'm going to go do that. Okay. Oh, and then down here. Through there. And this guy is folded in like this. Just holding it loosely and using the very tip and gently. That way I get inconsistent lines where I want inconsistent lines. If I want more control, I'll hold it more firmly and get those more controlled lines like that. There we go. This one is back behind as well. That's through there. This one is coming out this way. Like that. Sweeping out. Out and down, out and down, like that. That. Oh, my nose is plugging up again. There. How's that? I kind of like it. I gotta hold it up away from me though. This heavy line right here is really bothering me. I don't know how I could fix that at this point though. Maybe drop a heavy line in here. Maybe pull this up like that. That helps. That helps a bit, right? Yeah, I guess. I don't like this solid line here either. It's bugging me. That's okay though. That's alright. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay, so that's this pen. Maybe if we go in with a little bit of acrylic. That might be too light. Maybe this guy. These are the Grabie acrylic paint markers. Clearly I've activated this one already. Come over the top and kind of smush it in. Break up that line. They're a bit scratchy. I wanted the brush pen ones, but these are the ones that came from my prize for collecting all the Grabie puzzle pieces for the scrapbooking box. I like them. I don't have to buy my own now because they were prized from Grabie for subscribing to their scrapbooking box for the year. Which is cool. Got a hair on there. Go ahead and get some. Sweep that down. Some texture lines in there. That's fun. I like that. I like that way that looks. Okay. That way you can tell which petal is over top. I want this petal to be over the top. That. Yeah, okay. So there's that. Come down here and put it a little bit down here. Not too much, but enough to carry the color through the piece a little bit. Okay, that's that guy. Maybe purple. Got two. These kind of look similar. This one's really light, so I think we'll do this one. And acrylic paint generally looks like acrylic paint. And like, oh, that activated really fast. I might have played with this one before. So you can feel pretty confident with your color choices with acrylic paint. I don't usually do acrylic paint, so this is me stepping outside of my comfort zone hardcore. Mix those colors in a bit. Pink, a little more pink right through here where we lost our, where we overlapped the other colors to pop this petal back to the forefront, like that. Do we need any blue? I don't think so. I feel like I need that bright magenta color. Here as well, like just a little outside of the lines. There, to kind of just carry it through. Got muddy, got a little muddy. That's okay. That's okay. Failing at glazing, but that's okay. Can't win them all. I think that's good enough. It's just becoming a muddy mess at this point. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I like the activity in it, like the busyness. The last month, so this is this month's. I gotta stand up so I can see the camera. Oopsie, sorry. And then we can do a little close-up of it. There we go. This is this month's. February, and I didn't want to do like hearts and like, you know, Valentine's Day crap, because not crap stuff, but because I'm not feeling that right now. But yeah, I thought this was pretty. I'm digging it. And this was last month's for January. If you didn't see that video, you can go back and watch this one. Fun, right? Cool. And there we are. That is our February painting for our monthly Grabie watercolor calendar. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.